dating, but it's different being an adult and making new friends as an adult. Because of a lot of the people I meet, I mean, they come and go because most of it's through work or, maybe stuff through the community or, maybe I'm starting to meet other parents whose kids know my kids. So I don't know. I'm starting to look at friendship very loosely right now because I meet lots of people all the time and I wouldn't even consider them. I don't consider all of them my friend, but it's almost like if I associate with them in some way, shape, or form. I mean, is that a form of friendship?
Right. I mean, I think there's a line between like friends and acquaintances.
Yeah.
Which is something I've had to learn too, because, everyone is not like your friend.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're your enemy. They're your enemy, but everyone's just not your friend. So, yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's like a weird space. Like, I don't know. It's my friend or is this really my acquaintance? Like, how are we defining friendship?
I think it's based upon like what you can talk about with that person.
Yeah.
And like you said earlier, you kind of have people who serve certain purposes in your life.
Yeah.
I just called someone up probably a couple weeks ago who I hadn't spoken to in probably close to 2 years, but it was for professional advice, but it was with a person that I had worked with for a decent amount of time. And, I'm at a point right now in my career where I'm trying to pivot and kind of move along a different path. And I knew that this person would be a good sounding board for me to talk with about my career. I don't know if I would consider them a friend, but they're an acquaintance and I trust their opinion and their advice. So I don't know.
Right. I don't know. It's a weird space to be in right now.
And I think it's also about what is relative to you, because a lot of people use the term friend loosely. Like, if you just know someone's first name, it's like, this is my friend such and such, but how do you really know that they're your friend?
Exactly, right.
You have to be like tested by some adversity or
there's
some dark secret with them. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with that too. That's why I think it goes back to what Dr. Levine was talking about, like friendship really is about intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
And if we all were to really sit down and think, and I don't even mean like, we're not talking about like how many friends or followers you have on social media. I'm talking about who can you sit down and really be vulnerable with. Like, you don't have to put on this armor. You don't have to pretend you're okay. Like, you can really just be your true vulnerable self with this person or these people. I think that's something that, I don't have to sit down and think about that, but I think it's good for us all to sit down and think about who is that one person or people that I can be my true vulnerable self with.
I agree. Yeah. I agree that's a friend.
Yeah, that is a friend to me.
Yeah.
And if you have one person like that in your life, I think that's great. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. You can catch us every other Friday if you enjoyed our content. If you're watching, you can catch us on our YouTube page at On Our Days Off. If you're listening, you can catch us on listening platforms such as Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts.